is packed with history, culture and great places to stay.
With its beautiful beaches and rolling valleys, there's lots to see and do.
It's a land of passion, poetry and peaceful countryside. Welcome to South West Wales.
Hello, I'm Amy Garcia and welcome to another edition of Britain's Best Breaks, the show that helps you make all the right decisions in planning that all-important break.
Yes, Bore Da from South West Wales, one of the UK's most beautiful regions. I'm Graham Bell and we're going to be showing you the best places to stay, places to eat and all the attractions that South West Wales has to offer.
For a great holiday, this is a country with everything. The poetry and history of Dylan Thomas's Swansea, Pembrokeshire and Carmarthen's castles and stunning beaches.
And when it comes to gardens, at Llanarthney in Carmarthenshire, you're in for a real treat. Welsh gardens are irresistible, and there's none finer than the National Botanic Gardens of Wales. Allow yourself plenty of time because there is so much to see. 50 exhibits dedicated to research, conservation, biodiversity and above all, beauty. This spectacular dome, designed by Lord Norman Foster, is the world's largest single-span glasshouse, protecting and conserving some of the Earth's most endangered plants. The centre has unique collections representing thousands of plants from areas such as central Chile, southwest Australia, South Africa's Cape, the Canary Islands, California, and the Mediterranean basin. You'll find trees and shrubs from China, Tasmania, and other exotic regions of the world, all growing right here in Wales. To add to your enjoyment, you can browse in the shop, and when you're hungry, you've got a choice of venues. If you fancy a snack, there's the Mediterranean Cafe, and a wide range of meals in the Seasons restaurant. You don't need green fingers to enjoy all this. It's a fabulous day out for all the family.
With a convenient position at the gateway to Wales's Golden West, here's a hotel with a history.
Carmarthen's Ivy Bush Royal Hotel was once a favourite retreat for Lord Nelson and Lady Hamilton.
This is a 21st century hotel retaining much of its old world charm.
What better way to prepare for some of Wales's finest walking country than a hearty breakfast? In the evening, the menu offers some fine food, all prepared from local suppliers.
Don't worry if you've overindulged, you can soon work it off.
For kids, and not forgetting adults, visiting the land of kings and castles is a real thrill. Here in Carmarthen, the kings may have gone, but the castles still remain. If you visit only one castle in Wales, make sure it's this one, Carrick Kennan. Be prepared for an invigorating climb, but the effort is worth it. After prehistoric and Roman occupation, the Welsh princes of Deheubarth built the first castle, but what remains today dates from the reign of Edward I in the 14th century. Great castles have their own dark secrets, and Carrick Kennan is no exception. To get to grips with the Welsh history, this is unbeatable. Nestling in the beautiful Tywi Valley, you'll find Rovar Farm luxury holiday cottages. When you really want to get away from it all, self-catering in an idyllic location like this is certainly the answer. To greet you on arrival, there's a bottle of wine with every facility and a high standard of comfort throughout to help you unwind and feel at home. This is just one of 3 luxury hideaways in the farm's own 13 private acres, and it's absolutely gorgeous. There's also a choice of the Victorian barn or the old dairy. Anyone for tennis? Or how about starting your day with a refreshing swim in the heated pool? With this relaxed rural setting, this is a break you're sure to remember. And as well as the National Botanic Gardens being close by, there's another delight in store, Aberglasney. This fascinating U-tunnel was planted in the 18th century. It's just one of the many spectacular features to enjoy in Aberglasney Gardens, in the heart of the picturesque Tywi Valley. These ancient gardens have inspired poets for over 5 centuries. Here you can experience Jacobean garden structures which have all but vanished elsewhere. Gardens cover approximately 9 acres, including 2 woodlands. The Nympharium is a subtropical garden and the only one of its kind in the world. This is an inspiring journey back through our horticultural heritage and well worth a visit as part of your break in Wales. The Tywi Valley is one of South West Wales's real treasures. The river rises within 50 miles of the Tywi in the Cambrian Mountains. A mere 6 miles along its 75-mile length, its swift flow is interrupted by the Llyn Reservoir, surrounded by moorland and conifer forest. This is a place to simply walk and absorb the scenery. Cydfelly Castle is a striking reminder of the Anglo-Norman conquest of Wales. The construction of the castle began early in the 12th century, after Henry I granted the Welsh lands of Cydfelly to the Bishop of Salisbury. With one set of defensive walls set within another, this was the cutting edge of castle design. In 1136, the Welsh Princess Gwenllian died in a battle here against the Norman lords. Today, the castle is a symbol of the turbulent history of Wales. With its gardens and castles, Carmarthen has a lot to offer. And close to them all, I've discovered another great place to stay. If there's a welcome in the hillside, you'll find it here, Allgogolai Farmhouse. Only 10 minutes from the National Botanic Gardens of Wales and Aberglasney Gardens, this has been voted one of Wales's greatest little places. And I can see why, it's very charming. With the 2005 award for the best farmhouse breakfast in Wales, this really is the best meal of the day. It smells gorgeous, I can't wait to get stuck in. With views of the Tywi Valley and the Black Mountain, a break here will certainly lift your spirits.
Dynevor Castle is at the heart of medieval Welsh history. This was once the court of the Kingdom of Deheubarth, one of the 3 great ancient kingdoms of Wales. The 3 wings of the inner courtyard were added after the 17th century. Today you can see how castle life was lived with a former kitchen, servants' quarters, brewery and laundry. Carmarthenshire's tranquil Dynevor Park is a great place to spend the day. As well as views across the Tywi Valley and the 17th century Newton House, this is also home to 100 fallow deer and a small herd of Dynevor White Park cattle. There's even a wooded boardwalk, making this specially suitable for families and wheelchair users.
Set against the spectacular backdrop of the Gower Peninsula and overlooking the coastal scenery of Carmarthen Bay, Pembrokeshire Country Park is 8 miles of long sandy beach. People visit Pembrokeshire Country Park to enjoy the freedom to wander around 202 hectares of glorious parkland. Take advantage of one of the best beaches in the UK or enjoy the excellent family attractions which include train rides, golf and camping. All of this in one perfect family holiday spot. Neath Ven Country Guest House is a real home from home. Close to Carmarthen you'll find this very cosy and friendly family-run guest house. The house combines comfort and quality throughout, with an extra room in the toll house. As well as this wholesome Welsh breakfast, there's also more tasty home cooking to be enjoyed in the evening. Sending a postcard? Easy. This is the village post office. Hello. Thank you. A pleasant drive southeast from Carmarthen brings you to the exciting city of Swansea. Perfect for a spot of retail therapy and a home to one of the country's most celebrated poets. The Dylan Thomas Centre in Swansea commemorates the poet's birthplace and home of 20 years. You can follow Dylan's rise to fame from his birth in 1914 to his untimely death in America in 1953. If you love literature, this is a fitting tribute to the second most quoted writer after Shakespeare.
Mumbles, facing out onto the Swansea Bay, is an area of outstanding natural beauty. With 4 stars from the Wales Tourist Board and an AA rosette, Patrick's with Rooms in Mumbles is a restaurant where you can stay over. With a fabulous coastline right on your doorstep, this is the perfect place to relax and take things easy. When it comes to good food, you'll enjoy the best, the finest ingredients cooked to perfection, right down to homemade bread. There's a choice of rooms with every modern amenity. Mother Nature has supplied the view. What a great location. For the complete holiday, it's all here. Good food and maximum comfort.
Sun, sea, sandy beaches and stacks of attractions, the Gower Peninsula has it all. With everything you need to feel at home, you can enjoy Wales at its best at Gower Holiday Village. Self-catering in these self-contained bungalows allows you to plan your own day and come and go as you please. The comfortable accommodation comes with a fully fitted kitchen, and there's a choice of bungalows to accommodate 4, 6 or up to 8 people. Whatever the weather, there's a range of leisure facilities to keep all the family happy. Boat trips, fishing, pony trekking, you name it, all close by. When it comes to getting away from it all, this is the place.